Boom, boom. All right, people. How are we doing? Oh, I've only got one of my lights on. There we go. All right, welcome. Welcome. Happy, whatever the date is today, 22. I hope you're good. Let's dive straight in. I can't actually literally dive straight in because I was testing it just before I started the stream to make sure that it works, but it does work. It seems to be working, so fingers crossed it continues to seem to work. At least, as long as it at least continues to seem to work, then that will be fine. So remember, we at the end of the last stream we were actually out doing some looting. So we are in this warehouse here. Safe, Andrew. How you doing? And so what's happened is, my understanding is that Hydrocraft, the original developer, has kind of stopped working on it, and it's been taken over by two new developers who are working on it together. And because you can't transfer ownership of a workshop item on Steam, this contains all the original code. It is exactly the same as any other normal update. It's just a different workshop item in order for the ownership to be transferred to the new developers. So you literally just unsubscribe from the old one and subscribe to the new one, and they have the same mod ID, so it just works. And it seems to have just worked like exactly like that. I did back up my save, obviously, because this is the PB of all PBs. I guess we're just gonna take everything, but yeah, it seems to. It seems to have worked perfectly, so that's really good. I don't know if we even want the sacks. Do we just want to literally take everything? Hydrocraft feels like it's the kind of thing we want to just have as much of literally everything as we can. Should we take an empty bucket or two? A makeshift shower. Yeah, I mean, we actually use... Wait, we need them to make an arc furnace. Wow, okay. Well, I guess... Oh my god, there's so many items in some of these recipes. It's insane. So yeah, so seems to be working. Seems to be all very good news. So yeah, that's really good. Now we're looking for a pick. I think we did a quick pass of this whole warehouse and found no picks. So we'll need to think of some other warehouses to visit today. Maybe the one on the main road in Muldra. The only thing I'm pretty much leaving behind is paint. We're kind of grabbing everything else at the moment. We should probably take the other auger because we could make a second quarry one day. But I don't know if we've even got room. Let's put it in our main inventory and just walk out to the van and just see actually how much room we've got. There were quite a few zombies around here. We need to be a bit more careful in this warehouse than in the previous ones. But, I mean, everything seems to be continuing just as if it was any other update. Okay, cool. Back to it. We could probably do the smoke here. I would suggest. They need for the mines as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we definitely want to take it then. I'm thinking that we're going to finish. I'll leave the ice chest. I think we took a couple of ice chests from the last place. Only ways one, maybe we should keep it, is used in recipes for like chemistry things, which we might one day want to do. Hammer there. Right, looks like we're full. The other thing about this particular warehouse is that there's quite a lot of crates I think we can't reach. Like those two, are we actually able to get into those middle ones there? So we go against the wall there. We go against. Yeah, I don't think we are. I don't think we're ever reaching the 3 stacked in the middle there. So with that in mind, looks like this one needs to be disassembled. Did we just get unusable wood from that? We did. That's weird. We'll leave the scrap wood behind. We can get plenty of that from our home. Right, here we go. We need that to be equipped again. Bag of grey clay. I think we want the clay. Can we just open that and get unpack the clay? Yeah, I mean the clay is the whole reason we built the thing in the first place. So I think we do want that. Is that the 3rd sledgehammer that we found in these? The update's working fine, thanks, Zexia. Yeah, shout outs to you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we literally just did what Hugo sort of described in the Discord. You know, just grab that. Yeah, we basically just updated, like we unsubscribed from the old version, subscribed to the new one. I did back up my save file first, but then I just literally, it just worked straight out of the box, just unsubscribing to the old one, subscribing to the new one, sorted. Job literally is a good one. We are about to fill the flatbed though. I would actually like to take the cabbage out. This thing will get full soon. Let's eat the cabbage now. Might as well. Stefano, how you doing? Yo to the 00. Yo. See what I did there? Because you did do it. In fact, you did it. I should have yo to the 000. Yo to the 000. Oh. So, okay, similar to how we broke down a thing there, we can get into these two on this side. Oh, look, we didn't actually finish even properly looting the ones on this side. Of course we didn't. Let's take the frame square. Oh no, let's not, because there's no crafting recipes for it. I think we'll leave the gravel bag, like we can dig our own gravel at home. Probably true of the clay bag that we took as well, to be fair. Alright, pallet of stones. There's quite a lot of stuff here, you geese. Do remember to drop a like if you just joined us as well. It's always big in the game. Is that weighing 12 as well? Wow, okay. I definitely want the pallet of red bricks. We'll put them in our main inventory then. Maybe we'll chuck it on the passenger seat of our vehicle. It's risky to fill up the passenger seat, but I think that's probably what we'll do. You're having a fever? Oh no. Yeah, that's no fun at all, man. I'm sorry to hear that. So we're going to need to try and find some more storage for all these stones and bricks that we've found. Yeah, it's true. Clay is something I know I need. Yeah, that is a good distinction to be making. So here's the plan then. This passenger seat can take a pallet of stones. In fact, that was stupidly done the way around I did that, but whatever. And then we can probably also just like fill the remainder of the passenger seat with other smaller things, which will make room in this bag, I hope. Yeah, perfectly it did for the pallet of bricks. So then our main inventory. I mean, we're still going to be slightly over encumbered because we've got 2 very full bags. And that bag's basically completely full now. The back of that's pretty much completely full, so that's fine. So yeah, it just comes down to, okay, what we did get into those ones there, didn't we? Yeah, you can see we're seeing that edge there. So the only ones we're not seeing are those 3 at the back there. So these are the ones to disassemble. Perfect. Let's grab the nails. And then immediately let's re-equip the climbing backpack. So we're not too over encumbered, and then we can see the remainders of these and just fill up on metal sheets and things. Right, hold on a minute. Equip this secondary then. We found ourselves a second camping backpack. This is actually an upgrade for us. There's the climbing pack, so that stuff can go into there. And now we should have, what, climbing backpack and camping pack and camping backpack. So that's an upgrade of our storage. So that's pretty nice. We'll probably take the original guy back with us. It's not even a full pack of charcoal, so we'll just leave it. I think we did grab a lot of charcoal already. Needle, tent peg, sure. And a medium battery, and I think that's it, isn't it? I think we've now seen every crate in this warehouse, and we are pretty much perfectly full. I mean, there's tiny bit of space left, but pretty much we're good to go here. And I mean, we literally have run out of food. Oh no, we found food on the way. Actually, we've not run out of food. But it's 2:30. We get home in time for bedtime. Seems good to me. That can go into there, can't it? I know, has that thing gotten too full now to take a saw? Yeah, it has, because I just poured more nails in. Put the nails into the main inventory then. Put the saw back. Screwdriver's attached to our belt, isn't it? No, it's not. Does it just go loose normally? I guess it does. Okay, anyway, that's fine. Yeah, it's time to go home, man. Like, let's just go home, dump all this stuff, and then have another look at the map, pick another warehouse and head on. Or, in fact, you know what we should do? Can't remember who it was who said this in chat last time, but actually for a pickaxe, maybe we should be trying hardware stores rather than warehouses. Warehouses seem to have a lot of that kind of like buckets and paint and tarps. A hardware store would just be pure tools, wouldn't it? I can't think of a hardware store in Rosewood, but maybe there is one. But let's have a look at the map anyway, and work out what our best bet is. There's probably one in like Blackwood or Grapeseed or Pitstop, to be fair. If there's one in Pitstop, that would be ideal. Safe Lil Ponto, how you doing? Why do we need a pickaxe? So we need a pickaxe because we've built our first Hydrocraft quarry, and we are trying to just mine up a load of stone, and the shovel is what we need to mine up the clay from the quarry. We have one shovel. I think we've got 2 shovels now. In this particular trip we just took, we did find ourselves 1 shovel, and we got 1 at home. So I think we've got 2 shovels now. But yeah, those are the tools that we need really to progress in Hydrocraft and get to building kilns and furnaces and things. So yeah, and we can't craft our own pickaxe either. We're going to need to find one for our first one. And then once we get to the point where we're making steel ingots, then we can craft our own pickaxes. But at least for now, for the first one, we just need to find it, basically. But in the last live stream, if you missed the last one or the last few, if we're going to be driving around, it would be worth bringing a shotgun. Okay, yeah, I accept this. People have been telling me this a lot, and we can start building up our firearm skills. Let's do it. Let's take a shotgun. If we're like, you know, going to remote locations outside the town, we've got our vehicle and stuff, I'm up for it. But yeah, I was going to say, if you missed any of the like more recent streams, particularly the last one, we did an awful lot of building at our base, including laying down our first quarry. So the front of our base does look pretty different now to what it used to, which is rather exciting. Well, we're not far from home now. This is that top end of Pitstop here. Hoping we don't drag too much attention with us here. I think we will just park right here. Seems like we're relatively safe. As you can see, we have this new wall here, and inside we have our quarry out front, and a little sort of starting to build a kind of workshop-y sort of vibe out here. Safe, Frasky, long time. Someone's banging on something. I'm just gonna dump these bags. It's the door we just came through. Some rounds. Looks like a bad gun. So we've got probably a day or two of unpacking. Okay, so do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I think we need to actually do a full perimeter check. I can hear something else banging somewhere. I feel like I should know this one, or that I do know it. Like, it's the kind of one that, like, when you tell me, I'll be like, ah. But I don't know it. I feel like Jim Carrey said it, but it's just like a pure feeling. They've taken one of the... They've actually have destroyed one of the thingies there. $1. Like, one of those barricades has gone in it. What's this on the floor? Is that, oh, those are headphones that are actually inside. Yeah, we're just seeing the items they aren't rendering properly through walls. The 3D models. Okay, I think our perimeter check is done. So that's fine. We should take a cabbage over to the traps. Rush Hour. Okay, nice. I've definitely seen that film, but like, you know, 20 years ago or whenever it come out. Probably was about that, wasn't it? Energy bar and chewing gums go in there, right? Yep. $1. We have like a bag of coins over here. Oh yeah, rounds. We want this cabbage to defrost quite soon, I think. We're not completely tired yet, so that's fine. So we'll have a drink, and we will sort out our mood. By reading the same bedtime story over and over again. I mean, take it from me, as a parent to young children, reading the same bedtime story over and over again, which is what I do every day, does not increase your mood. No, I love reading stories to my kids, but it is definitely true that when they like one, they want to read that one over and over again. It's like for like a couple of weeks, it'll be like, we just want the same one. We want that classic one again. We want that one. And it does get a bit like, okay, I'm ready for something new, guys. Pick a different one. Okay, so I guess we can start unpacking some stuff. Should we just start laying the pallets down on the floor? I think they look cool like that, and because they take up too much room to be put somewhere else. Yeah, that's fine by me. Try and get him into the right position. They kind of get cut off by the wall if they're too close to the wall. Alright, fine. Let's pick them up. Try again. Maybe like here. Cool. Bag of plaster palette. I'm not really sure where we would put that. Stones? Yeah, maybe plaster powder can go with stones, I don't know. I don't know if we have anywhere for spare bags. Climbing backpack. Yeah, okay, I guess just on the floor here with the other bags. We can't place them on top there like we can with some of the others. That's just batteries on that one. Scrap electronics then, and all the other electronic elements there. Barbed wire is not really an electronic element though. I think it would go in here, wouldn't it? Or would it be more in there? Yeah, in there. Okay. So all the batteries are there, but have we just been putting all the other sizes of batteries? So I guess, yeah, let's just put all our batteries on that shelf. I don't know about 10 pegs. I think it belong in there. This is going to be a lot of inventory organizing for sure. It's a big trip we just did. How's that cabbage coming along? Okay, the cabbage isn't frozen anymore. So we should just go and check the traps. I think. And then we'll come back, we'll have a sleep, and then we'll like finish emptying the van tomorrow morning. So our weight's 83 and dropping. So it would be good to get ourselves a rabbit. I get the feeling that the traps aren't working because of the time of year. I don't know if we're able to catch rabbits in the middle of winter or not. I mean, you would have thought they would be even more keen for a nice little bit of cabbage in the middle of winter. Nice little bit of fresh cabbage, no less. But maybe not. Maybe they just... Maybe all the animals hide. A little smoke. There's a zombie there. Yes, that trap's closed. So there's probably something in it for us to eat. Yeah, they've definitely made the stomping sound effect a lot wetter. Yes, we got ourselves a rabbit. A small one. But it's fine by me. So yeah, we'll take this guy back, butcher him up, have ourselves a nice little munch. Slight wind chill. That's fine. That guy could take a beating. No joke. Okay. Dead rabbit, fresh uncooked. Better hot. Bit of an understatement. I'll just get the passenger seat empty on that, I think, as well, before bed tonight. It makes quite a lot of sense. Now, so we're going to butcher him because it gives us more meat. We don't get all the other like Hydrocraft items out of it, but we get all the meat. It's got an hour and 40 minutes in it. Should be fine. Cool. It's warming up. Yeah, good. It's cooking. It's actually cooking rather quickly. Wow, that's actually full. Wow. Yeah, you'd think there wouldn't be much difference for like trapping on based on season. The difference will be that we will run out of bait, I would have thought. Okay, just stops eating halfway through. Okay, good. That's a meal. Now, did we have overflow for ammo back here? I think we might have done. I think it'd be on this side though. Yeah, we started putting weapons and metal. So there's guns. And that's just a load of actual guns themselves. So let's start overflowing ammo into the crate above. That seems good to me. Then we just got a whole load of random stuff here. There's probably a kitchen knife on our inventory as well, isn't there? Oh no, we probably used the one that was in the bag anyway. So let's put that down next to the other one, is fine. All our jars go in here, right? Then there's other just weird stuff. Canteen, I guess we fill up. The welding rods and the hammer go over here, right? But this guy's full as well. It can take the welding rods. Put the spare hammers in there with the melee weapons, even though not really, but it's a good place as any for extra hammers to overflow to, right? Let's fill the canteen. Needle in there, bug net, I think goes on the roof. Yeah. We haven't had rain in a long time, but we can move rain, water easily between those barrels to make sure the one that's connected to the thing is always full. Now we're going to end up sleeping most of tomorrow at this point. But that's fine. Let's just get the sleep in. We're going to spend probably a long amount of time just in our base anyway. Just unpacking and organising things and stuff anyway, so all good probably. And then yeah, I think then we want to highlight a few hardware stores to go and visit today. And we'll do a little outing as well. We'll do a looting trip at some point today as well. The other thing is, it will have been a while since we will have checked out the integrity of our generator. So let's just go see how that guy's getting on. Fuel's at 17%, conditions at 76. So I think the condition's fine. We could definitely add some more fuel. Looks like we can't add fuel while it's on, so we turn it off. Add fuel. Turn on. Back up to 96%. That'll do me. That'll do me just fine. I think one of the ways we can make the unpacking a lot quicker is to actually do the organizing as we pull it out of the back of the thing, rather than taking random amounts upstairs. Let's get a backpack that's full of all the clothing and a backpack that's full of all the ammo and so on and so forth. So yeah, all the ammo and clothing, that's good. There's a spare generator there. Let's get all the food in this backpack too. We're looking for like broad categories, do you know what I mean? All the gardening stuff. Save the shovel. That box on Reese's food. The empty IBCs are gardening things. They'll go on the roof. The jars, sure. Oh my god, so many pallets of things. So cool. Let's take all the nails in this one as well, why not? In fact, the empty gas cans can just go into our main inventory. There's another shovel there. So we got a couple of shovels from that trip, that's pretty good. $50 money. Take that then. Wasn't there $1 in here as well I saw somewhere? I guess not. The garbage bags are recycling, sorry, like farming stuff, right? I think this generator, why don't we put it just somewhere like just here? That's our spare. That guy. I don't really know what to make of all the ice chests that we grabbed, but let's just grab them. Did we get any coolers as well? I guess they would have been put in the same category. Okay, so I think that bag's got like some decently organized stuff in it. Should we go for electronic items now? Not that much stuff. Metal detector, does that count? I don't know. Probably not. Power cord, definitely. Wires. Torches. Wire. Okay, can we take... No. So what's stuff that's takeable? Let's take all the tents with the electronic stuff. Welding things? Like metalworking stuff? Maybe. Okay, well, we've got some stuff anyway. Let's go put all this way. But yeah, we should only now need to visit each of these, all the places where this stuff goes once each, right? Is the idea. Starting with clothing, I guess. Some more work gloves. There's a denim one over here, yep. Bourbon. Chips are up here on this shelf. And the melted ice cream would be up here as well, right? We've got a lot of melted ice cream. When we need calories, we've got calories, you guys. Pop. Where's the booze? In there, okay. Actually, with the juice as well, it looks things. So many seeds. Spare trowel. Oh, wait, hold on. The empty IBCs needed to go up there as well. Awesome. There should be quite a lot of fertilizer in here now as well. 55% full of compost. So not fertilizer, but whatever. MREs are in there, right? So the box MREs can go in there. We got a lot of non-perishables now. It's starting to build up nicely. Because then there's all the canned ones. We actually don't have that much canned food. That's one thing we don't have a lot of. Let's keep the ice chests with the jars. That just makes sense to me. Oh, the garbage bags were supposed to go upstairs as well. Dope. Takes up to 10. What were we waiting for? I guess we're waiting for 20. Once we hit 20, then we can make another row of 5 and move all the IBCs somewhere else. Probably up along the top bit. It's a spare welding mask, but we can't fit it in here. And actually, we're going to have so many sledgehammers. These lockers are kind of becoming a little bit problematic. There's not really much room in them for all the stuff we have anymore. They're pretty much all of them overflowing, aren't they? I don't want to just come in and turn everything into crates though, because it doesn't look as cool. We're not going to be able to fit all these nails in here either. Oh, maybe we are. Okay, we are. Cool. Two things don't like being placed on top of the they might be being placed up there though. Kind of looks a bit dumb though. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't really look. Just keep a welder mask up there. Whatever. So it's really 10 to 5. I was just thinking I'm going to grab one more cabbage out of here to go and reset the traps with in a minute. And then most of this stuff's just electrical components, right? So we have all our many batteries. And then we have just like all this kind of stuff like steel wire, electric wire, power cord, metal detector. We'll just put the walkie-talkie in there at least for now as well. I put the camping stuff in here, didn't I? Yeah, tarp and tent pegs. Cool. Then that's just, I guess, the hand torches, electrical items. I thought there was one just for metalworking tools and things, but we're just putting it all in there. Apparently so. Okay, here's what we're going to do then. Let's take the propane tanks out and put metalworking and like mechanical tools in that one there. So the welder mask goes in. The welding rods and the propane torches. Essentially, and that just creates a bit more balance. And oh yeah, then we just need to put these propane tanks somewhere, which they can't be placed, so yeah, we'll just throw them down here behind the pallets. Looks good. Now let's head over to the traps. See if we've got ourselves another little rabbit. Mr. Rabbity. Somebody pulled down a sheet rope, I see. Some spare cigarettes for me. Oh, thank you. Did they get any more of my sheet ropes? No, just one of the ones from the front. To be fair, the ones on the outside, I'm probably very rarely... I guess I'll use them to climb up. I don't use them to climb down anymore because I've got the internal ones now. Like, for climbing up from every angle, they're actually useful. Okay, cool. The cabbage is ready to go as well. And got some sprinting going then. One of the traps has gone. At least one. No, just one, but still. That's good. We got another rabbit. And it's a big one this time. It's twice the size of the one we had yesterday. That one's still baited. So is that one. Okay, cool. So we can eat the rest of the cabbage on our way home, as is tradition. Followed by cooking up a rabbit for dinner. It's only like, we're only having one meal a day, but if we do continue to average at least a rabbit a day like this, we've got what? We've got 16 cabbages left. We might actually want to start saving some of them for bait. Stop eating the remains on the way home. Have I considered making better traps? I haven't, no. What are the better traps? Tell me more. Do you know what I slightly want to do? I think all these pallets, like, they're all 12 a piece, right? Oh, some of them are smaller. Okay, that's nice. Just gonna take the pallets. Cage traps are just wire. Okay. But they're better than the ones we've got, are they? The box traps. I'm going to have to make it a trapping 3. We are at trapping 3, my friend. That is doable. We got steel, copper, and PVC pipes. We got three pallets of stone, and 1 of red bricks. I'd say we're smashing it. Pallets wise, we're looking good. 40% chance to catch rabbits and squirrels compared to 25% and 30 to catch. Okay, wow. Yeah, that's quite a lot better then. Interesting. Right, so let's put this MRE away. Let's butcher our friend the rabbit. Let's pick up the kitchen knives that have ended up. Oh, we don't even know which one it is. It's ended up on the floor, so that's probably. Whatever, it doesn't actually take that long to just pick up them both. And throw a piece of scrap wood in there. We've got these empty gas cans. Okay, while that cooks, I think we can just throw these downstairs where they belong. Cool. We've got a hefty contribution to make to the butt tub. Fill up a water bottle or 2. Have a smoke. Perfect timing. The meat's just finished cooking. 111 hunger on that one. Put out the fire. Eat the meat. I mean, if this doesn't turn our downwards arrow into at least a straight line, I don't know what will. 111 is a huge meal. Yeah, okay. That leveled us out quite nicely. I wonder, do we even get any cooking gains from just doing what we just did? Like, is that really... Is it a waste of the food? I mean, I don't really care that much about cooking level, but I think you can get to a point where you can cook with rotten food, right? Which would be pretty good. Now it's 10 to 9. We're actually not tired yet. So let's do another load from the van. It's looking cool in here now with all these pallets lined up. I'm feeling it. Can we just put this bicycle out front to add some immersion? Yeah, it does look pretty cool. Perfect. Still 150 worth of stuff in here. I'm guessing we want to take all the tools and weapons in one go, and that's going to take up a huge amount of space. Some metal stuff, I guess. Shovel. Let's grab that auger out of there. And put the auger down here, I think. Makes it so you don't get sick. Okay, so the nutrition on the rotten food is still piss poor, but it's just like it doesn't harm you anymore. Still sounds pretty good to me. So we got a selection of shovels. It's pretty good. We're gonna nearly fill it, right? Yep, pretty much. Did we start putting broken things in there? Did we start putting like tools in this one or anything? So just broken weapons. So let's just start piling all these spares into here. Cool. One more run and then bed? Or it's like it's midnight now. Maybe just go to bed now. Yeah, let's just sleep now. We've done a good bit there. I think we can just maybe have a smoke and then go to sleep. Should work. And hopefully we won't wake up quite so late in the day this time. Okay. Just wondering if to mix things up a bit, because we've just been doing quite a lot of unpacking. Let's actually have a look at some maps now. And see about hardware stores, because I think hardware stores is the way here. I think this is where we want to go. Okay, so here we are. I'm just wondering if they have. Let's see, they don't have a lot of the newer ones on this thing. Anyway, we're like somewhere here. So the question is there a hardware store in Rosewood that I've forgotten about? I don't believe there is. the motel there. There's a bar there. It's like an office thing. That's all residential up there. There's the police station and the fire department. We've raided both of those. Construction site down there. Not in Rosewood. I didn't think there was. Okay. There are more warehouses down here. But I think that the loot spawns we'll get in there will be quite similar. Riverside and West Point. And one in the mall. So there's not one in Muldra because Riverside and West Point are both very far away. Loads in Louisville. Right. So it brings me on then to the next sort of question because I don't think there's one in Muldra either. If memory serves, I don't think there's one in Muldra. So the reason to go to Muldra might be to head to this warehouse. But again, I think we'll probably just find a lot of paint and a lot of the same stuff. And there's more crates in those as well. But I don't think, I think pickaxes, like I say, if in my mind, they are in the hardware stores. So, is the one in this little place? Yes. There's this one here. So I think that's the nearest one. I think that's where we're going to go. The warehouse and McCoy's are a good shout, you think, for a pickaxe. I think we're going to get the same loot spawns as we did before. I mean, admittedly, this doesn't have very many containers. We're like here, right? So we can just drive up to Rosewood where we were. Take a right, left, right, and then we'll get there. Now, I did lose a run once coming to do a raiding mission here. We've also got the farm store next door. I don't know if that would be a good place. But the farming and rural supplies as well, and there'd be guns and cool stuff here. So I think maybe we'll try this place just because it's close. Tool stores and construction trucks. Okay, construction trucks is interesting. So, you know, potentially, like if we went to one of these, like here, like one of these spots, where it's a construction site and there was like a truck outside, we might get lucky. But I think we're going to go to this place. I can't remember what this place is even called now. Might hit Blackwood on the way. Yeah, because we went down here, didn't we? And coming up through there, that might actually be where Blackwood is. You're right. And that leads me on to the next question, really. So that's a plan looking at vanilla, but we have a lot of other maps installed, and we can't see them on this overlay, but we can see them in Steam, right? So let me just have a little look quickly. I mean, Pitstop is the obvious thing to look at first. There's Muldra. Here we are, Pitstop, yeah? Cool. Easy mode. I thought there was like an actual map image. Seems like there isn't anymore. Strange. I thought there was. I thought there used to be a map for this guy. Is that all we get? Might just try a quick Google search. It looks like the file's been removed. Google searches still show the old map picture coming from Steam that I thought was there. But it seems to not be there anymore. Yeah, it's kind of impossible to tell, to be honest, from what I'm looking at here. Okay. Well, should we just head to where we were? Where we were looking at. There's definitely a hardware store in Pitstop. Yeah, I'm looking on a forum now that says that there is one. So it's a little bit, okay, right, sorry, I'm just like reading forums. It's a little bit confusing because I'm reading somebody saying that they went into a hardware store in Pitstop and they found clothing, and they're saying that the loot wasn't spawning in the right places, which has kind of been our experience as well, hasn't it? Should we just go? Let's go for a little wander through town anyway and just see if we can get, you know, explore some of the different shops that we've encountered already and see if we can get a little bit further, a little bit deeper down the road. See what we can find. One thing to check. Okay, good. There's still good durability on our spiked baseball bat for now. I mean, we've by and large found the right loot in the right places. There was just I think it was the kitchens mostly weren't spawning in proper loot. But we did find clothing in the clothes shop. It's immediate one-hit kills, so satisfying. Let's see if we can find the local one, because that would be... Obviously, that would be the ideal solution, wouldn't it? I think we remember along here, and there's just the record store. So let's cross over this way. We've looted these anyway, so I don't think we need to... If we'd found a pickaxe, we definitely would have taken it. Take the magazine, I think. Well, I was light-footed there. Just a liquor store. There's quite a lot of zombies there. We got one coming. We got a couple coming from up north as well. Or up, whatever that way is. North left. We are getting a rather satisfying amount of one-hit kills here that I think we can actually take this group on. Just need to check our 6. Turn everybody back around the way they came. Just absolutely crushing it. Cool. And like, I don't think we've explored much further down this road than to where the library was. But there's more the other side. I think the durability on this weapon will go quickly at this rate. We need to be wary of that. So we're getting some pretty decent work done here. I think we've got enough cameras at home if all we do with it is make a workbench. There's a zombie on the roof! There's a zombie on the roof! Have you ever seen that? That's amazing. Just chilling on the roof. Unusual. Homeware. I really thought that said hardware. Oh wow, okay. It's a good time to turn around and just double check we weren't being crept up on, because of course we were. Sorry, but we're absolutely crushing it. The weapon, like, skill level right now. And the actual weapon itself. Try and check some of the bodies at least. I think we're never going to be able to check them all. We've done that whole library in there before. But is this whole bit that feels particularly kind of commercial that we haven't properly explored yet? I mean, the water shop, homeware simple. Might be Be worth just seeing if we can get in up there. Pretty certain that isn't what we're looking for. It looks like clothing, but it might not be on those shelves. That's the thing. If the loot is spawning in strange ways. But there are weird looking crates in there. But I don't think we're getting in. Unless there's a door around the back, which we could check actually. Oh my god, this is so much water. Are these all full? They're all full of water. Okay, well if we ever have any water problems, this is where we're coming to. Okay, we've got a spare weapon. In case we this one runs out, we've got a normal baseball bat here. Got a couple of normal baseball bats. Weird. So much water. There's a zombie there. That scared me. Didn't think that was two, actually. Okay, there goes the baseball bat. Can we actually make them into spiked baseball bats while just walking around? I don't think so. That looks like a fancy gun. I didn't actually even bother to check if it is or not. Just said speed load and I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, it does have quite high damage. Okay, I'll kill this one first. There we go. Let's maybe get these guys and then keep. So I think I might try and walk around the back of the homeware store and just see if we can get inside. There was some, looked like there's some decent-ish stuff. In the back of that other place. we were just in just now. Everybody's got rounds. Like, everybody's got ammo and guns nowadays. It's probably just to do with the mods that I've got that like adding so many of these items in. But it seems a bit broken. The setup I have specifically at the moment. Actually, we'll take the soap, right? Soap's important. I think all that stuff's useful. Don't know about the stack of cardboard boxes. In all the copper pipe, we've got a whole pallet of those at home. Box resistors sounds incredibly useful if we do get into electronics. There is a back door here. So good. Just so many one-hit kills. Let's eat this energy bar right now. So we can just keep going a bit longer here. Another hearing aid. Okay. I'll just open my back. Okay. God damn. That was close. We're getting a lot of electrical stuff here. We need to switch to a one-handed weapon now for the amount of looting we want to do. I'll just leave all that stuff, I think, actually. This looks relatively promising, actually. Lead pipe, I love those. Okay, you use the packing tape to make bombs, you say? I'm in. Where do I sign? Yeah, this looks like the kind of place we'd find a pickaxe, right? Let's just do one pass. It's all very electrical, actually. So maybe we won't. Looks like it could have easily been this place, but it just isn't. But I guess, do we want to try and get upstairs? In fact, there's probably more storages just over here. Wait, forklift. You have to equip it in both hands though. But it holds a lot of stuff, but it weighs 20. Can we drive a forklift home right now? That's the question, isn't it? I can't actually see where the current banging sound is coming from. Can they pathfind their way around to me? So here's what we'd need to do. Throw both of these on the floor. Equip the forklift in both hands. Okay, apparently we didn't throw the other one on the floor. And just start grabbing everything. It's a good idea, yeah. If we just load like... Wait, that's a microwave, that thing. It's pretty funky. So I guess the forklift, even when it's equipped, still weighs... It weighs 50. Clearly not. Weight when it's not showing a weight when equipped. But it clearly isn't weighing 50 right now. Don't need the plank. Yeah, inventory weight's just not increasing at all when we throw things into the forklift. So now we can just empty this place. Of anything that's vaguely of interest to us. Just feel like all of this stuff's the kind of random stuff we're going to need for all these random like Hydrocraft recipes in the future. Okay, that one might actually get in relatively soon. I don't want the closed umbrella unless there's anything it actually does. No. Kind of risky, but I'm going to loot from these bins that are directly opposite that guy. I'll probably leave. Oh, I don't know. You need them for things. Wait, hold on, but yeah, I think we'll leave those. So crazy. Box telescope. Crazy random. Okay, cool. So we need to just walk home now without engaging anyone in combat. We did finish looting here, didn't we? Cardboard box empty, yeah. And there was no way upstairs without like going up the stairs on the side. I think we already looted that thing. We're getting sad and probably tired and all sorts of other things, so let's It's probably for the best. We just walk home peacefully with our forklift. There's a zombie there. I think we're all good this way. Okay, there's a couple behind us. Can we do sneaky sprinting with a forklift? Yeah, we can. Sweet. I mean, how full is it? It's only half full. But you can't, I remember this, you can't, like, once it's that full, you can't pick it up to equip it. So you have to empty it onto the floor, then pick the forklift up, and then put all the stuff back onto it. It's quite long. So dropping it and picking it back up again when it's full isn't really an option. What we can do, so we don't have to do loads of inventory sorting, because I might just do it like off the stream, to be honest, is we can sneak our way home as we have been now. When we get there, I'm just going to empty the forklift into the flatbed, the back of the flatbed where we've got a load of other stuff. And we'll just gradually, yeah, we can use that as our dumping ground for when we're doing this kind of looting. As long as there's no zombies just waiting for us outside our forklift, which doesn't look like there are. Sorry, outside of our flatbed. Yeah, there's AT room in there. Cool, transfer all. So that was like an electronics supplies shop by the looks of things. It didn't seem to be exactly the hardware store loot tables, did it? I don't think so. No toy wagon yet, no. I can't wait. I can't wait for the day. It's an essential find, isn't it? So let's grab a cabbage. Somebody's banging on something. Oh, excuse you, sir. Sly, you want to take the cockroach and the nickel? In fact, maybe we only need the one. If there's a toy store, okay, cool. Yeah, maybe, well, maybe this is the thing, like, maybe this is actually the lesson that we're learning here. It's like, we're doing these big trips, and it was important to do the big trips to Rosewood when we needed just pure books, and we'd already hit the library up in town. But it seems like, yeah, we actually just need to wring Pitstop itself dry first. Work out where all the different, you know, well, because it seems like there's quite a lot of commercial stuff here. So we just need to work it all out. And yeah, if there's a toy store, hit it up. Hit it hard. Can't wait for this cabbage to slightly defrost a bit more. Unfortunately, looks like we've got no... put a piece of frozen cabbage in. I wonder if that will work. The other 3 don't even need a piece putting in, so that's fine. We'll just eat this one on our way back to base, I guess. I mean, once it's not frozen anymore. Sounds awful, doesn't it? Just eating a frozen cabbage on its own. Not ideal. I thought I just had some banging somewhere. Street lights are coming on because of our generator, I think. Which is, doesn't really make a lot of sense. Maybe. Oh, it's there. How the guy was there hiding. Okay, wow. Well, that light can go on there. Cigarette butts in the butt tub. Have a little smoke. Let's eat the cabbage. Put the nickel away. So I'll wait on the down again. It is. I don't think that matters too much because we are in winter. Like we only want to start dipping into our. We don't want to hold it at 84. The only reason we went up to 84 was because it wasn't winter yet, and we had an abundance of food, so we were just like pile it on, eat all the rabbits. At this stage, I guess, having that slight downwards arrow until we get to like 77, 76, when we're starting to push the boundaries of being underweight. At that point, then we want to start dipping into our ice cream and stuff to prevent us from going underweight. But right now, we can just coast on eating rabbits whenever they're available and trying to just hold it down, you know? Oops, I don't equip it. You crazy. Okay. Yep, 20 to 10, sleepy. Seems good to me. As good a time as any to get some shot-eye. 2,206 kills now. Wakes up bang on 6 AM. I like his style. Let's just check on whether we need to repair this generator or not. I like the idea of just swapping it out for the new one that we brought back when it needs a repair. Condition's still 76%, that's absolutely fine. Okay, in that case, my desire is to go immediately back out to do more looting. We're just bumming around organising a base because we always have a bottle of red. Oh yeah, true, what you mean for the calories. And obviously just for the lols, right? Now, one thing is that we will have... Oh, hello. Just absolutely ripped him a new one. Just one beautiful swing straight through the head. There will be, in here, a spiked baseball bat. Probably right down at the bottom in weapons. Literally right at the bottom. Let's take that with us. Because if we do as much killing today as we did yesterday, we're going to need it. Let's hit some sprinting. Let's be on the right side of the fence though. And alt is like the super fast sprinting, which we never really used. Just so absolutely casual. I guess it made us quite hot doing that sprinting just then. So maybe we'll just do normal jogging. Feeling anxious, are you, dude? Pretty sure we've checked down this path before and there's not a hardware store there. Yeah, that's a laundrette. That's the ice cream place. And the sweet shop. I'm not sure what's back here, but I feel like we've done it before, but maybe we haven't. It's an open door. I think we've been in here before. It is like some kind of a warehouse, but we've looted this before. I remember it. MRE, yoink. I mean, we probably didn't loot it as like religiously as we would now, because that's the thing, is it's all about... We're all about Hydrocraft now, aren't we? And just basically getting every single item that has a crafting recipe, we're going to take it. But yeah, we've done this place before, let's move on. Reminded me of what was that modded map that we did where we just stood in the vents? What was that one called? You just stand in the vents just stomping on them as they come through the window. They all just come one by one. You're just like bang, bang, bang. We got like 1,000 kills in like a in-game sort of 2 or 3 days, right? What was it called? Area 50 something. Area something. Can't remember. Lab. Some sort of lab thing. Could just double check these buildings. Pretty sure we've done these already before one time, but there's a zombie there coming towards us. Facility 7, that was it. That's what it was called. Yeah, we killed a lot of zombies playing that thing. Doesn't look like we have been in here. I feel like I would have taken at least some of this stuff. Okay. Try not to step on the grass. On the glass. Keep our boots in working order. Ooh. Yeah, I think we looted this one too. But again, better to be safe than stupid. So this is definitely like going to be car stuff. I'll take the barbed wire. I have visions of making some devious traps one day. Okay, well then this is pretty much where we left off. Working our way through town, so... Unless we want to go and break down that door at the top of the stairs of this building, where we can see a load of clothing through the window. But then again, it's only clothing containers. It looks like clothing. It could be anything in there. Maybe we should bust the door down. In the name of science and discovery. Matches in our main inventory. Survival axe for sure. We'll take the worm. Okay, leave the rest. Oh, a little stretch. So yeah, we'll have to bang down this door. There's a few zombies here. We might as well kind of clear the deck a bit first before we start hammering on something. The one-hit kills, man. We just get so many one-hit kills. Okay, yeah, it's good we didn't not realize this lot were there. Jump up those stairs, start banging on the door, and have them all coming up the stairs towards us at the same time. Unbelievably good, if I do say so myself. If we look, our skill with long blunt is only 4. Makes me wonder. Okay, this police officer, I might want some of their clothing, so I'm going to push them down and just kill them the humane way. Nah. I was wondering if they had one of those bulletproof vests on. I wouldn't want to damage that, but I think it's fine. Chads. It's pretty funny. Just the one-hit kill and then straight back to the door. Amazing. Thank you. Trail mix. Nice. Now, if it is all just clothes, then so be it. Yeah, okay, it's just clothes. But at least it means the loot tables are probably working again. If they weren't before, because it only generates the loot at the moment you first open the container, right? Hiking bags, not as good as the camping one that we've got. It's got something in it. Canoe paddle. Riding helmet is like useful, but I think we've got loads of spare helmets already. I think, yeah, really the only reason would be if there was like some very cool like specialty clothing items. Yeah, okay, fine. Well, like I say, in the name of science, we were thorough. Guns? That's a gun store. I'm gonna skip the gun store. We have so many guns. It's stupid. I don't know what to do with them. I mean, I know what to do with them, but I don't want to do it in my hometown. Just even leaving empty bottles and lighters behind now. Got so many of those too. Still get the kills and the levels though. I guess part of me is curious, like what's actually... Oh, okay. We'd need to come back with our sledge one day, which I'm up for, but yeah, for today, it's not our priority. Okay, hi guys. Somebody with a construction uniform and hat on is probably a good sign if this is like a construction site. I mean, the other thing, you know, we may even find one on a zombie, right? I suppose that's another thing to be aware of and keeping an eye out for. Obviously, the other thing we would definitely want from the gun shop would be the ammo, of course. So, gym. Is that guy got full boxing gear on? I kind of actually... Okay, I think I kind of want the boxing gear. So I'm going to try and keep the boxing zombies pristine. Yeah, I want the red and the blue. I want like both. This is amazing. We won't go down. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, bruv. Get on the floor. I don't want to hit you. I risked that. That was stupidly tight. Okay, but we did it. But that was a risk I shouldn't have taken. That was really stupid. They're wearing military boots for a boxing match. That's overkill. It's wildly overkill. Okay, but fine. Boxing shorts, boxing gear. It's bloody, but it's all in. Oh, the boxing gloves aren't in perfect condition. That makes me sad. Okay, but we're going to take all this home with us and clean it all up. Boxers, red silk. Okay, we got the full... He's wearing a Speedo. Okay, right, hold on a minute. The boxers I don't even need. They got boxing shorts. Right, we got boxing shorts, red and blue. Boxing headgear. In the red and the blue. And the boxing gloves in the red and the blue. Okay, cool. I guess if they're both wearing military boots, then we'll take them. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Go back to that clothes shop and get the mannequins, bruv. You're reading my absolute mind. But okay, we got the boots off the other one. Okay, cool. So that's that sorted. So we'll have like a little boxing ring in our base. That's so cool. Oh my god, can we pick up all these tiles and take them with us? Calm down, mate. That's incredibly loud. Oh, it's the people on the other side, isn't it? Right, hold on a minute. Ah, no, we can't. Whoa. Okay, hold on. This is just obviously not the one. Let's fight these guys outside. If at all, to be honest. There's going to be a lot coming up from behind us as well. And then there's some over there. Yeah, this is bad. So we'll just spread out a bit more in this direction here. We're not getting the one-hit kills in as much because we're hungry, I think. So I'm just going to eat the trail mix. Okay. Maybe I've seen enough. We'll come back for the mannequins another day. I think it's better just giving these guys the run around right now. Oh. I do want those garbage bags though. A bit exerted, but we should be fine otherwise. Yeah, look at how much more damage we're doing with each hit now that we just ate. I think the exertion isn't helping. Wow, God, there's a lot of zombies here. I think we shouldn't be attacking anymore. So this is like a big supermarket. I mean, we could come down to this side of town and just do a massive burn. Should we do a burn today, guys? Like in this parking lot here. This would be the perfect place to do a giant burn. That's what we're going to do. Let's go get a Molotov from home. And we'll come here and we'll just burn like the whole of the center of town. I mean, we don't want to burn the buildings, obviously, but we'll gather up loads and loads of zombies from all the surrounding like commercial streets. And yeah, just across the road from the gas station, what could possibly go wrong? We'll do a massive burn. Easy. Easy like a Sonntag Morgen. I'm feeling it. So yeah, I guess we want to get quite a nice early night here. Should just be able to walk normally all the way home now. The pickup truck in the car park. Yeah, okay, we'll check that. Good shout. But yeah, the further down into town we're getting, the more dense the zombies are getting. Because obviously we keep clearing out this bit of town, don't we? But when we get beyond the gas station there, you can see it's getting quite dense. The places we've not previously cleared. So Molotov time. We're going to do a nice big burn. I mean, what we could even do is spend a day just gathering dudes and then actually come back the next day to start, you know, like do it in like a few kind of shifts, as it were. Someone following us, someone banging on our wall. The bike next to the generator and the tyre and all the gas cans. That's just starting to look very immersive. Yeah, compared to the like 130 damage that we're sometimes doing. Nine damage per hit isn't. It really isn't doing it for me. Not on our door, bruv. 2 damage. I think someone's still banging on something. Okay, where do we want our boxing ring to be? In here, maybe in the long run? Or is it more fun if it's like here? There's definitely a dude banging on the windows out in the back. So we should go and deal with them now. They're probably sprinting towards them is stupid because we... They're like working together as well. They're like picking the one that's already weak. Probably just chance, but it's still annoying. Okay. Tired, high exertion. It's all looking pretty peak for us right now. Okay, cool. Just a quick unload. So we don't have to get bored by the whole thing. Yeah, so tiredness is the main thing rather than exertion, yeah. It's interesting. Let's do our classic routine. If we're having a cabbage a day right now, it's going to last us until the beginning of December, and then we'll just be out of cabbage. And then we'll have to face December and January from our non-perishable store, which should be fine. And then we'll have a year, you know. Then I don't know when exactly we'll be able to start planting cabbages again. In fact, if anyone in chat has an opinion or a little tidbit about that, about when do you think we can replant our first batch of cabbages in the new year? But you know, whenever that point comes, we should then have enough time to like hit up more gigamarts and things throughout the next calendar year to kind of rebuild those reserves. Also, we'll probably get into more pickling and better things like that. We should look at upgrading our traps one day. I'm guessing putting frozen cabbage in is fine, but maybe it's not. Maybe we should be waiting for it to defrost. But I've just presumed the bait will just defrost in there, right? March, okay. So yeah, so basically our cabbage reserve will get us through to the end of November, and then we'll have 3 full months of needing to live off of. With that in mind, we should maybe... I suppose we need to eat something today. Although we ate the trail mix and things that we found. That's the thing. Just by killing zombies, we can probably survive. Then we have an energy bar, yeah, and a trail mix today. Just from what we found on zombie bodies. So yeah, I think it's not too rowdy. Vinicius, yes, how you doing? Welcome. well, definitely ready for sleep. And a smoke. And then we'll wake up nice and early to go and do this burn, which I'm very looking forward to. I might just go run and grab another glass of water quickly as well, because I'm a little parched here. Okay, woken up at 3 in the morning. I like that. Alright, give me 1 or 2 minutes or something. I'm just going to go get a glass of water. I'll be right back. Alright. Comfort break. Done. I'm back. And it's burn time, baby. It's time to get Bernie. And we've woken up really early, right? Isn't it like 3 a.m? Yeah, okay, good. I don't think we have any Molotovs pre-made, but I think we do have plenty of options. And there's the rip sheets in here, so that should be all we need. Make Molotov, there we go. Let's eat this little bit of cabbage here then, I guess. Got an empty candy wrapper there. Oh, this guy's bored and sad. You won't be in a minute, mate. This is about to get very hectic. Carrying around a lot of rather unnecessary nails with us right now. I want to kind of make sure we're as light and efficient as possible here. Oh wow, that's actually just full of nails. Just pop them on there for now then. And let's put this broken baseball bat away. In here. And now our weight is below the critical point. We've got plenty of cigarettes to get us through the day. Once we start gathering dudes, we are going to want... Let's have a smoke. We are going to probably want to take some food. Oh yes, I need a lighter. Well remembered. A full lighter. There we go. Bang. And then, should we take a cabbage with us? Yeah, I think so. Vinicius, so you've not seen this game before. So this game is incredible. It's a very, very detailed simulation of a zombie apocalypse, I would say. It's the best way to describe it. And it's kind of like The Sims as well, because you have these moodles here. You have to manage a lot of different aspects of your character's health and well-being. And it's fantastic. I can't see well enough. I can hear there's a zombie somewhere. Oh, there's a couple here. Here we go. And the combat looks kind of crazy, but it's actually excellent. Okay, reduces fatigue. Those vitamins are an excellent thing for us to have found. We could have brought some with us, but now that we found some, that's just nice. You love zombie-themed games. Yeah, this is the best one I've found, I think. And it's like punishingly difficult on the hardest difficulty, which we are playing it on. Trail mix is actually good as well to have some food on us, as well as the cabbage that we brought. Might as well put some of these supplies into our bag. Yeah, cool. So yeah, you've tuned in at the right time, because what you're about to see is a tactical burning of a large number of zombies. Yes, the crazy thing about Zomboid is it's still early access, and that is mad. So I first bought this game about 7 years ago. I think it's something like that, and I've been playing it like consistently ever since, because every year they update so much, and it just keeps you coming back for more. I mean, I guess, why am I fighting them? Let's just get started. Time is of the essence here. Let's just start gathering everybody up. So we do a bit of shouting. Bring people in. Let's get our health down into the corner. I think so we can see as much as possible. We could actually even turn those into dudes that disappear when we're not looking at them while we're gathering the troops. There's the first little batch that we left behind. That looks a bit glitchy over there. Not sure what's happening with that little chunk or whatever. There we go. Grab these guys as well. Bring them into the flavor. We've obviously done an awful lot of killing over in this neck of the woods already. There's still plenty more to be done here. I think that was one of our backup cars. Now, I don't want to like clump these guys up together too much at this point because I actually want to get over to this vehicle as discussed, as mentioned by Andrew. And just check the back of this car to see if it's got a pickaxe in it for any reason. It doesn't. I guess we'll take the empty. I guess we'll take all this stuff that's in there. And then, yeah, let's start to gather up some more troops. This is going to be where we'll center the burn. We'll be in the middle of this car park here. But yeah, it looks like there's a lot of options for us to gather up loads of guys. That's our old car. Places like storage. Let's try and come down here and just bring a load of guys up. I don't want to do too much sprinting. But if, yeah, broadly speaking, we're just leaving everybody along the main road as we come down, pulling them from this side, then we can go back up the main road on the other side, pulling them from that side. Seems like a kind of decentish sort of a plan. Seems to be quite a lot of guys from in here. Looks like this is supposed to be somebody sort of set up a bit of a kind of perimeter. School bus. This also is a good way for us just seeing a lot of town that we haven't looked at yet. There's a park there. I think maybe best we turn around at this point. Something about apartments going that way. Just going to try and tighten the ball up a little bit, because it's much more manageable than when they're all spread out. Okay, that was a little bit tight. That was a little bit tight there. Still a lot of them coming in from all around. But yeah, this is already looking quite burn-worthy, but I think we can do better. I want to try and stop sprinting so much, so that we can have a little bit more sort of energy for later on. It's only 8:10 in the morning right now, but we did wake up at 3 AM, so we got to think the character's going to be getting tired. Especially if we keep sprinting. But there we go. They're nice and tight now, this ball. So we'll start dragging them back up. And kind of fishing more from the other side of the street this time. Although I think we would have probably grabbed a lot of people. What does that say? Throttle repairs. That's like another car repair situation. The ones at the back are going to start to get lost here, so again I think we need to tighten them up a bit. And we can probably eat this cabbage while we do that. Get a little bit of sustenance in us. The trick to doing this is just knowing that you're faster than them when you're walking. So you really don't need to panic. I think, yeah, we left quite a few up here. Yeah, we did, yeah. When we started sprinting, we will have lost a few. We lost quite a lot. Okay, so we should be able to do a lap. Yeah, just get... Okay, because we're quite close to this fence here. It's a little bit sketchy, but this will just bring them all in nice and tight. Come on, don't you get left behind. They're pouring out from in there. If one of them just grabs us, it's over. The whole run is over. And this is my PB by a long way. So I'm starting to feel it. Like the tension is building quite spectacularly right now. I'm feeling rather nervous. This is good. I get all the ones from down this road here. Few coming in from over there as well. It's nice. Good to see. What's this? Like a hot dog place. We still haven't found the like hardware store that we were hoping to find, have we? circle all of these guys again. This was the car park I was planning on actually carrying out the burn in, I think, wasn't it? So what I'm going to do now is we're going to just leave all these guys exactly here. And just run over this side, because I think there was quite a few on this side. That we left behind from previously. Because didn't we leave a load up here? Yeah, we did, look. So if we move reasonably quickly. I think we left a load back here. And we'll kind of, as I said, we'll sort of now grab a second batch from back here and bring them into the center with the other lot that will be kind of, I mean, they will be spreading out a bit between here and there, but you can see it's all pretty fine. Oh wow, they've actually followed me much better on en masse than I thought they would. But that's fine, we'll get round them here. And start bringing everyone back together again. We should have a massive horde behind us now from this area. Yep. But there should also still be the guts of the horde over here. Maybe not. Maybe they all just followed. Seems like they might have all just managed to follow quite reliably. Did any get left behind here? I thought I would leave a load. No, hardly any. So yeah, okay, that's quite a lot. So we just need to tighten them all up now. Put them in the middle of the car park and then just start doing laps. And once we feel like we've got nice tight laps of a big circular group, then we can set them all on fire. Did any get left behind over there? No, like basically none. So you can see the frame rate starting to sort of flex a little bit, should we say. Yeah, we don't want to lose all those lot that were back there, because that's the problem actually. Maybe trying to lose them across the car park was the wrong thing. Should have left them all behind a corner, because you probably did leave quite a few back there. quite a dense little pack. Still quite a lot over there that must have got left behind. Snagged them all on that building. Okay, I think we're ready. So I'm going to equip the Molotov primary and the lighter in secondary. And throw it onto the fire. Throw it on the pile. And there we go. That landed perfectly in the middle of the car park, which I'm very happy about. That's good. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. Oh my god. This is the worst time. 2 seconds. My daughter just walked in. Okay, that couldn't have been the worst timing for my daughter to come in and want to want to be taken to the toilet in the middle of the night. I can't remember where all the zombies are, but I think we can cross this here. I think we should be okay. In fact, yeah, a little sprint around here and we should be fine. Just want to make sure we're bringing them all into the car park and not too far away from the car park towards any of the buildings, because that would be a disaster. Yeah, it's safe to say the group has caught fire quite nicely. So that's good. No complaints on that front. And now we just tighten the ball up. And the tighter we can keep the ball in the middle of this car park, the better, because we just don't want anyone wandering off and setting a building on fire. But it seems to be quite contained at this stage. Quite perfectly contained. Yeah, it's when they're folding over the edge of you like that, you know you've got it right. Yeah, and the flames are disappearing in time for us to get round. Just going to sprint slightly in this direction, just to give me some time to look. See, yeah, no one's lost up there. Frame rate. That's pretty satisfying. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Probably get demonetized for that. Doing a McDonald's jingle from 20 years ago. Do they still do that jingle now? I don't even know. I never see adverts anymore. Don't watch TV really. Oh, that is satisfying. Now, the only thing that's bad about doing these burns is that they don't actually count towards your, like, zombie kill count in the player's, like, info tab. They're starting to die now. The bodies are starting to drop. So, yeah, this will just continue. This will just increase exponentially now, actually, the number of bodies dying, because of the way the fire will have initially spread. Yeah, as you see now, they're gonna all start dying very, very quickly, and then it will start to trail off as the last few ones that caught fire start to burn. But we're getting drowsy, so that we bit off about the right amount that you can manage in a single day. We probably could have done more, but this is a fine start. It looks like we've managed to keep all the buildings clear. There's literally just a handful of them left now. Amazing. And look at how perfectly contained the actual, like, impact zone was. They were dead. We're done. And most of the bodies got destroyed to the point where it's not even... There's not even flies around here. Like, it's not even smelly. Pretty epic. Something's gone strange over here. There we go. Yeah, nice. A good old-fashioned zombie burn. That was a big one. That is about the size of... I think there was that time we did one in multiplayer in Louisville that just was completely out of hand. But we were burning down buildings and stuff. That one got out of hand. We were just burning down the whole town, basically. Because that's what you could do. You could just have them on fire and then just walk through and just burn an entire town to the ground, right? It's a bread knife. Oh, I thought he had, like, a katana or something a bit better on him. So we have 4 goons up here that didn't get the memo. But yeah, I know we should just go home right now because it's starting to get tired. But there's just one sort of unfinished business that I want to attend to for today's stream, and that's up here. Strip the mannequin naked. Take him. And take the stand, I think. Oh, we need a crowbar to take the stand. Okay, can we just put the mannequins on the floor without them? I'm hoping so, because that's what I want to do. Alright, cool. Take the 2 mannequins home. I guess, did we pick up one of them that still had loads of clothes on? Or do they just lose all their clothes the moment you pick them up? Not sure. Anyway, that worked. Let's have a smoke. We didn't tuck into the trail mix yet, and I think if we can avoid it, I think we will. Might just walk home, I think. But yeah, smashed it. Did we not? I'm happy with how that went. Like, at the end of the day, we survived, right? But I think we'll be able to go down there and loot a lot of those buildings a lot easier now. And if we do find little hordes, like, we just know that we can bring them to the main road because the main road is clear. So if we find little hordes on the side streets, we just drag them back towards the main road where we've pretty much just, you know, sorted our lives out. Yeah. Decent. Little package. We've actually probably got the time and the energy. We're a bit depressed after burning, like, I don't know how many bodies that was. The depression sinking in. If you just joined us, we literally just burnt, like, I don't know, how many zombies was that? 200 in that horde? It's hard to tell, innit? It's hard to estimate. But we should go grab a cabbage and go check our traps, I think. But first, the main order of business here. Oh yeah, someone just has all the clothes on it still that it had before. Make some better traps. Yeah, we should. It's going to be a project for another day, I think. But definitely we should do that. all this stuff though, all these clothes we accidentally brought back with us. Can just go in the bin here. But yeah, I think we've got quite a bit of chicken wire upstairs, haven't we? So we could definitely look into those. Yeah, let's grab all. Isn't there headgear too? I thought we had headgear. And what's it called? Tank tops. They probably just ended up being dumped in the back of this. I'm super confused. I'm really confused. I thought I put it all on the floor, like the military boots, the tank tops, and the headgear. It's not in the forklift. I mean, we got the bits that we've got on anyway, but do you guys, is it possible that it just glitched out? I kind of want to look back on the stream now and see what I did with them to see if it did just glitch out or not. I'm pretty sure it just glitched out. Where else would I have put it? Okay, anyway, let's go grab one cabbage and go check our traps just before we end the day and the stream. And then we'll quickly look back and just see if we can see what happened to them. Seems like a glitch. Oh yeah, do one of you guys want to just look back on the stream and see where they went? Because if it is, I could just get the cheat menu up and just bring the items in. I mean, we've got military boots and tank. We might not have tank tops. We've definitely got military boots upstairs. We can give them both. But the headgear is like the main thing. I mean, we could just wait for more zombies to spawn. Like, if we go somewhere else and come back to the gym, we might find them again. Unless I just put them in here, not thinking I did. No. I mean, there's plenty of military boots. We can take 2 sets of military boots. That's not an issue. I don't think I've got the white tank tops, though. I do have a blue and a red hat, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Okay, anyway. The headgear is like the best bit. What happened? Huh. Rather disappointing. Yeah, not in there because there's clothing there and it's not there. The wool socks being in there is weird. I don't know why I would have brought wool socks with me anywhere. They don't just count as item, do they? Well, I'm stumped. Yeah, pretty stumped by that. Oh dear. Are they on the passenger seat? That is the only other place we put stuff. I ruled that out because I remember emptying the passenger seat. But let's go and have another. We'll definitely check that. Okay, our traps have caught something, which proves that frozen. We've also lost a trap, but it proves that frozen cabbage can catch things. Although that cabbage is no longer frozen now anyway. There's still bait in there. There's still bait in there. Okay, cool. The groundhog's quite small. Let's eat the rest of this cabbage then. We're still going to cook this up. Tried looking back but can't find it. Okay, alright. I mean, we'll look together in a minute on the stream anyway. That's fine. We'll just go home, eat a groundhog, go to sleep, and then save and quit, and then we can have a look. You got 15 meat from it. It's pretty disappointing. Let's cook a proper meal with it then. Like what could we have with our groundhog? I guess some cabbage. What else is there? So I'll light the fire first because that should accelerate the defrosting of the cabbage quite dramatically. We'll grab a roasting pan. And we can create a roast from the rodent meat. Defrosting a cabbage inside a antique oven. This is proper cooking. We can add the cabbage, add the rodent meat. It was all on the floor at the same spot, so it's just a glitch. That's so disappointing. Okay, well, we could cheat the stuff in then, couldn't we? I'm gonna make some sandwiches. All right, well, enjoy your sandwiches, Bob. I'm gonna be finishing up here quite soon anyway. But maybe you'll make it back in time. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, so that gives us quite a big meal now. And we can probably add some other ingredients to it as well that will help things along. No, add salt as a spice. Add pepper as a spice. And that's probably good to go. The oven's still on, isn't it? So let's drop that in. And just check the fuel levels in there. It's got an hour left. Let's add 1 piece of scrapped wood. Refill our water maybe. Put the cigarette butts in the butt tub. Approaching 600 cigarettes smoked in this playthrough. Not too bad. It's going to take a little while yet, so we can put the groundhog hide in here. I think it was in this one we were putting the animal bits, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're in bad shape. We're pretty tired. Let's have a little smoke. This should solve quite a lot of our depression as well. 1991. Okay. We're only peckish. This is going to be a huge meal, but we kind of need it. Well, we don't actually really. Our weight's still pretty healthy, but we'll take it. And it's cooked. Put out fire. And now how much hunger does it do? 57. That's amazing. Let's eat the whole thing. Serious chains. I can place that back on there. Okay, we're looking good. I'm actually quite depressed still, even after cabbage and rodent roast with salt and pepper on, which to my ears sounds delicious. Always more likely to lose a run when you just start playing. That's so true. Although I'm actually doing it wrong, aren't I, at the moment, because I'm eating in the evenings. I should be eating in the mornings before my day begins. Anyway, that's fine. Let's read this a couple times until we're happy. Oops, why do I keep equipping it by mistake? That's twice this stream I've done that. Alright. Well, what a burn. Let's Oh, it's still a bit depressed. Yeah, that was a spectacular burn we pulled off today. I'm glad we survived. And yeah, and the new update to Hydrocraft seems to be, well, I'm gonna say seems to be working, apart from the glitch that we had with the missing items. But I get the feeling, I mean, that could have been down to anything. Everything's working. I mean, if that happened in Zomboid anyway, I wouldn't be that surprised. Every now and again, an item you put on the floor disappears, I guess. I guess. I don't know. I've never really come across it before, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for watching anyway, one and all. We're gonna call it here. Let's have a little sleep now. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you're new to the channel, then do subscribe for more. I'm really getting quite excited about this now. We basically burnt all the zombies in the middle of town, so we can do some really big looting sessions. I guess that's the next stream. Will be focused quite heavily on doing a lot of looting. And hopefully finding that pickaxe and yeah, and everything else. But yeah, this is easily, you know, the best run I think we've ever had going by a long way. So yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Like, subscribe, share, blah 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 blah. And I'll see you soon. Yeah, safe. Peace.